Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. For those that are coming through, hey, Vixen. Hey, Katie. Hi, Shanetta. How are you? Shawnetta. Is it Shawnetta? Shawnetta Thompson. Welcome, Lacey. How are you? Shout out to everybody. Oh, my nose is itchy. I don't know. Something's like making me allergic. Welcome, everybody. Hold up, y'all. I hear myself in the other screen. And make sure I mute myself. Welcome for those. Let those notifications go out. I don't know if people were notified or not. Maybe I should ask that. Have you been notified? Start a poll. Were you notified by YouTube notifications? Were you notified by YouTube notifications? Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thank you. Hit that like button. Oh, Jackie, you were just notified. Hey, Grace, how are you? You were notified as well. Ada, Yadira, everybody come through. Oh, okay. Let the room fill in. Christine, how you doing? I've been watching you in the comments. I think you're just watching the replays. I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in my live chat, girl. Shout out to you. Jackie Black. Jackie Back says YouTube notifications. Gotcha. Hey, Carol, Didi, Ada, Yadira. Who else? Who else in the house? Grace, Shell. Welcome, Vixen. Hey, Miss Roxy, how are you? Shout out to you. Hi, my rabbit bunny. How are you? How you doing? Mira Mari is in the house. Welcome. Oh, my hair is all crazy, guys. I do apologize. No, I don't. I run around all the time. You got YouTube notified? Hey, Cupcakes. How are you? Micah's in the house. Rhiannon. Mira, Mari. Who else? Who else? Shout out to everybody's coming through. Let those notifications go out. Fill in the room because we got to check in a little bit before we get started. Just so people aren't surprised and stuff like that because I'm going to post something here pretty soon. This is coffee number 2. Well, that's good to know, Roxy. I'm glad. Sometimes when you're like constantly live or like posting too much, YouTube will only, I think it's like 3 notifications within a 24-hour period. So I've been doing my best to, you know, be useful and make sure I'm able to use these notifications when I can. And it's stupid. I think everybody that's subscribed to you should be notified when you're live, but that's not what they do. Don, welcome. Tu mama, how you been? I haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're doing well. I know you're watching the replay too. Shout out to you, tu mama. Welcome everybody. Everybody. All right, let me let the Discord people know that we're live too. Okay. Shout out to you guys. People will hopefully start coming in here pretty soon. Open chat. Hold up, y'all. To everyone. We live now. I'm putting in the work today. I'm trying. Night Charm. I'm trying. Everybody. We live now. You know, this is how I do. Hey, Richie. How are you? Saidella, dropping to say hi. And celebrating my boo's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your boo. Tell him that we said happy birthday. We had birthdays yesterday and today too earlier. So yes, we've had some birthdays. That's for sure. Paige's birthday's today too. So shout out to Paige. Hopefully she's like celebrating. Hey Ronnie, how are you? You said me Discord only despite definitely under 3 notifications. Interesting. You just got vaped. Shout out to you. All right. Let's get started because we definitely have a little bit of a lineup. But let me start by my community wall, okay? Because there was some confusion. You guys, there was some confusion on my community wall. And you guys thought I was talking about somebody, I don't know, I guess he looks like that guy, but he's not that guy. He's a different guy. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. This guy right here. So I guess this guy is like a former music producer or whatever. What is his name? I mean, I could pull up his profile. I think his name is Jonathan Hay. So Jonathan Hay, he was a American publicist and record producer. Okay. And he was based in Brooklyn, New York. And he publicized Pon de Replay, which is, you guys know, Rihanna's hit. So the thing about this guy is that I saw him in that one platform, but he was giving like flowers to the hagwire, the lady, right? He was giving her flowers. So I had posted the picture up on my community wall, and some of you guys thought that this was the ant guy. No, it's not the ant guy. They look alike, but it's not the ant guy. And if you click on the picture, it'll actually take you to like who it is. His name is on there. So I'm like, everybody's like freaking out in my comments. Oh, hold up. Let me sneeze. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Something would make me sneeze. You thought that was no, it's not him. It's his name is this is somebody who is actually somebody. But yes, good evening. One more hour, and then you're off from work. Well, shout out to you, Sylvia. Vic is here. To be fair, they do look alike. Well, people were asking in the comments, and I was like, no, it's not. Like, no, it's not. But some people kind of knew who he was. Somebody said here, if he's praising Jag, then nope. So this guy right here, I guess, made a lot of allegations against Johnny Depp. And I haven't heard anything like to the full extent, but he wants Johnny Depp to basically fall just like Diddy. And Jay-Z could be next, but they feel like he wants Johnny Depp to be next. Mm-mm-mm. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. You see the resemblance? But I mean, they do kind of look alike. But I guess this is a guy who used to work in the industry. Can y'all tell me? I mean, it seems like everybody that works in the industry gets mad after a while, you know, like then they come in here and become truth tellers. Then they want to expose the industry. Can help me understand that? Like, I can understand telling a story of maybe an experience that you might have had in the industry, but what's that all about? Why do people just kind of like, I'm gonna expose everybody, and then not only expose everybody, then make up lies about people, and they have no receipts for some of the things that people say. Didn't Depp get another pirate movie? I don't know. It's a good question. I'm not really sure. What's wrong with this head, hair, and hat? I wasn't there. I didn't ask. I didn't ask. Is that no? This is a different guy, Night Charm. He was interviewed over here by the only platform that lets people like that kind of go there without showing any receipts, which is the Atwood platform. So he went up there, of course, telling his version of the story, saying that Jaguar Wright is his hero. I said, "Oh man, delete, clear, done, exit out. I'm done." I said no. I said no. I know. Mm-mm. Once I said that I heard that Jaguar Wright was the hero, this was my face. I said no. No, Linda. No, no, no. We couldn't do that. You see, it looks like Captain Kangaroo. Did I just tell my age? Hey, Queen, how are you? Hey, Love Bear, Mama Bear, shout out to you. That's what he said. He said that Jaguar Wright was his hero. I said, delete, backspace, skip. What is it? Do all those things that you do to remove that statement. As soon as I said, "Oh no, I don't know if I believe anything that you say at this point." Just with that alone was enough for me to say, "Yeah, no, mm-mm. Y'all are too much." Oh my gosh, you said it looks like the Timu version of the Weekend. The Timu or the Timu? Control Alt Delete, delete. Backspace is delete. That's right. That couldn't do it. Couldn't do it, y'all. Anyways, so that's who that is. It is not the other guy who is looks like him, but it's not, okay? And if it was, first of all, I don't want to be posting that guy's picture on my page. Like, I'm good. I privated a lot of videos because we just not doing that. Hey Tasha, how are you? Okay. So let me get started with a little announcement. Some of you guys watch our live earlier this morning. Some of you guys didn't. That is absolutely fine. So I have to tell you guys a little something that I'm going to incorporate on my channel for every live. And it's literally something that I'm experimenting with because I got to talking to a couple of content creators and a couple of moderators in communities. And I also send a message out to YouTube. So in the chat, if you're watching us, you're going to notice that I'm going to put a super chat goal. That's not mandatory, but what I'm hearing is that YouTube is, if you're live, they will push the live that has the goal more into, like the front pages, out to the algorithm so people can join the live. I need to grow my channel, so we need to do that. We're going to start putting a goal. I'm going to put it at the lowest tier. The lowest tier is $2, and the goal is going to be 5 super chats. And I'm going to set it for the hour, which is what we're live for. I'm going to start doing this, but please note, you guys, first of all, the reason that they're doing this is because they want us to get rid of the Cash Apps and the Venmos and stuff like that. And honestly, like, I like my Cash App and I like my Venmo, and they keep 30% off, or excuse me, they take 40% of the super chat. That's what it is, H. They want their 40. So they're trying to, like, basically this is them doing this so that people can get more encouraged to doing the goals. I want to get out there, and we need to grow a platform, so we're going to do that, but it's going to be at the lowest tier, which is the $2, and it's going to be 5. That's what we're doing. We did it this morning. They need to chill. It used to be 35, and then they went from 35 to 40. So I don't know. I mean, y'all, that's too much. So shout out to everybody. Y'all are amazing, but please don't feel obligated to do anything. I appreciate any support. Wait, Steeler Princess, I haven't started it yet, love. Hold up. You'll get a shout out. Let me put it up now. I appreciate all support, but if I have to compete with people, then I have to do what I have to do. And then the other thing too, I was going to tell you guys, here it is. The goal has started. Oh my God. Thank you. Steeler, thank you for the 2. Okay, Sylvia, thank you for the $4.99. Thank you. Lord have mercy. All right. I appreciate everybody. Thank you guys. Y'all are amazing. Just make sure we created that goal. It's there. But you guys are amazing. The other thing I did contact YouTube about, just so everybody's aware, is that I need you, this is the suggestion that I gave YouTube. It shouldn't just be a super chat. Like, if they're gonna do super chat goal, that's fine, whatever. But they should really make a membership goal. Like, if especially because people like to GIF in the community, people can then GIF, say like they give, I don't know, 10 memberships, then that goes, some of it goes to the creator and then the rest of it goes to YouTube. But in that case, everybody wins. So I appreciate that, and I prefer that, but I guess we'll see. Okay. Thank you for the $2 last road, and I appreciate you. Thank you. And okay, start over, Sylvia. $4.99. I think it has to be $2, Sylvia. I appreciate it. That's what I said. I love the gifting because everybody gets it, And when people aren't getting notifications, I'm gonna need for them to not make any sudden moves. Thank you for this. This is the thing. It's like, when you're on YouTube and you're trying to run a platform, you're competing against a lot of people. That's what you have to do. No, count it back, Rabbit. I don't know how. No, it counted it. It did count. The $4.99 counted. Okay, that's good. All right. Thank you. And Natasha, thank you so much for the thank you so much for the $1.99. All right. We met our goal. Oh, Lord have mercy. Thank you. All right. Well, damn, we gonna really get started now. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so it did count it. I thought it had to be like exactly $2. Dee, thank you. Hit that like. Sylvia, thank you. Natasha, thank you. Y'all are amazing. I appreciate it. Now hold up. Let me do a little something for you guys. Thank that little dancing rabbit there. I forgot about it. You love that twerking? I forgot. I have a lot of twerking rabbits out there. So I'm gonna start doing that. It's just y'all, I've been like all over the place. Miramari, thank you so much for the 2. I appreciate you, Miramari. Y'all are amazing. You're throwing your dollars. Don't throw your dollars at the TV now, y'all. That was a lot. I'm sure you guys like that. All right, let's get started, guys, because yesterday the people got mad at me. They said that I shout people out too much, and I said I don't care. That's what I do, and that's why I have timestamps on videos. Shout out to y'all. Let's get started because we definitely have some stuff to review. And thank you again for helping me meet the goal. Okay, look at this. And by the way, let's get there. Okay, I've been making the people mad. Some people are like, I'm gonna unsubscribe. I'm gonna unsubscribe. All right then. Well, thank you. We'll get there. Ooh, fail pessimist. Green one just to add to the mix. Thank you for the 6. Look at this. Aw. Aw, that is so. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. We have manners here and say like and hi to our people. Yeah, you guys are at my house. Okay. It's like if you're here in my house, that's what I'm saying. Do you just, all right, go away, get your shoes on, get out of here? No, you sit down and you have your little tea and your coffee and you chit chat for whatever time you have, and then you greet the guests, and that's what you do. Okay. I can't, that's why I got timestamps on my videos so the people can, decide where to go if they don't want to hear me talk and shout people out. Whatever. Okay. And thank you again, fail pessimist. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we do have the best community, that's for sure. We got to get started, guys. We got to get started. Let's get started with our first story. So, Kim Kardashian, I forgot about this. Didn't she get like assaulted or like robbed at Paris? You guys remember this? Not that I watched the show. I think I watched like the first season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. All right. But the lady, y'all remember when she got robbed in Paris? And the only reason I remember is because I hate look it. Y'all know I'm not a fan. All right. You know that I'm not a fan, and I don't wish for anybody to be robbed anywhere. Okay. You're secure. You're insecure. I need recognition. Shout out to Last Ronin. Drop some hearts for Last Ronin. Thank you, my love. Well, thank you, Rihanna. Look at this. $2. Thank you, my love. I appreciate it. All right. We have met our goal. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. Just hit the like button. You remember when she got, wasn't it like Fashion Week or something like that? So I thought this was like done and over with. I think they still have to like take the stand and testify and do all those things. So the Skims mogul was robbed at gunpoint during Paris Fashion Week in 2016. Felt like it was such a long time ago. So there's a trial that's going to begin on March 26th. Isn't it been like what, like 7 years already? Why has it taken this long? I mean, I guess it's in Paris. So during Paris Fashion Week, the 5 masked men between the ages of 40 and 50 years old held her at hostage as they stole millions of dollars worth of jewelry from her in the middle of the night. For a 4 million ring gifted to her by then husband Kanye. Remember, this is when she was still with Kanye. Was among the items taken. So then the French officials launched an investigation with police initially arresting 17 suspects. They arrested 17 people. You know, if this was a regular schmegular person from the town, that they wouldn't have done shit around that time. You do realize that they would have done anything. See, I don't know, because yeah, it was almost 10 years ago. I don't know if it would say it was COVID, because COVID didn't happen until 2020. So it took them, Abraham, it took them 9 freaking years to investigate this. And now they're gonna, I mean, the girl's got divorced. She's got like, she's had 4 or 5 men after that. You know, she's what is what? Why does it take forever? You know what I mean? Thank you, Bratty. Aw, I love you to the moon. I love you all. Washington State, be safe tomorrow. Yes. Thank you, my love. I appreciate that. But honestly, why is it taking that long? But here's the dealer, Steeler Princess. This is an interesting thing, right? They were able. You, Vic, I'm gonna put your comment on hold because I gotta piggyback off of this. Okay. Okay. If this was a regular person, you know that they would have not have gone above and beyond to arrest freaking 17 people. Like, let this be no regular schmegular person from old Paris, okay? You know that they would have not have arrested anybody. They wouldn't, let alone 17 men. But because it was her, they went out there and they said, "Oh no, we were about to get that." Now, in between 2016 to 2025, oh my goodness, it's like almost 10 years. She was with Kanye back then. Okay. Then she divorced him, got with a couple Drake. What was it? The Pete guy, the other guy, the other guy. Now she's you know, bumping uglies with a robot. Okay? Get it how you can. All right? Her man is a robot. All right? Her man is a robot. Okay? And you know what? That might be the only perfect man that she can get at this point. She's right up there with J-Lo. We should hook her up with a robot too, J-Lo. I mean, both of them. Why not? No feelings, no nothing. That's it. So, anyways, no, Robo Man. Yes, Robo Man. That's right. That's right. No, no, I don't know. She might. She might. She might. I'm just saying. I don't know. Lord have mercy. The lady pissed me off in her Robo Man. Well, that's the thing. The robot wouldn't complain, right? The robot, no NDAs. If the machine starts twerking out, you take out the little chip and the thing shuts down. She could put it away. That's the only thing she could put away, right? It doesn't have feelings. Just put it away. It might murder her in the middle of the night. You gotta be careful because those things, they start twitching and going crazy. You saw the robot that was slapping people in China. They were literally right there. They were using the robot, and the robot gets close to people and starts slapping and attacking people. I mean, they go haywire. So they got to pull that little Tesla chip out of the back of the robot. Okay, so that's something you got to be careful with. But anyways, moving on. Oh my goodness. So, French officials, they launched the investigation. They arrested 17 in connection with the robbery across the country in January 2017. The first 4 men were indicted in January 12, 2017. She's surrounded by paparazzi, anyone who could have given his information to others for a fee, says a managing partner and a Florida-based international security consultant. So, I mean, they're talking to security consultants to figure out the situation, but I guess she won't be she'll be taking the stand for a robbery that happened a couple years ago. I mean, I don't wish anything on anybody that horrible, but I'm just saying she'll get her justice. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. That's right. Oh my God, I just pictured Rosie from the Jetsons twerking. That's what I don't know if it took 17. I think they just arrested 17 just for the hell of it. Even the robot don't want her. The robot said I pass. I have the robot has morals too. I'm saying, I don't know. I'm not going to type what I think about the Kardashians. It's offensive. Well, that is okay. She might make it rain for me. The robot looks miserable. That's saying a lot. If a robot looks miserable in selfies, even the selfies can't fix the robot. Yeah, we got a problem. We got a problem. That's what I have to say about that. Mm-mm-mm. Anyways, my hair's going crazy. Okay, let's talk about, oh my goodness. Anybody from Texas? Raise your hand. How's everybody doing over there? Are people camping out in the jail waiting for Yolanda? So apparently we can now see her status is changing on the Texas Department of Criminal Justice website. Let's look at it. Here it is. Say no to Yolanda. Lord have mercy. Offender is currently in parole review process. Yolanda Saldivar is like being reviewed. Wait, what? a rabbit, do that face you did earlier on your short video with the bitch with what face? Which one? What are you talking about? Put the name of the video. You talking about Ben Affleck's resting bitch face? Yeah, he's got one. They're not gonna let her out. So this has been kind of like bubbling up. Everybody's trying to get an understanding what's going to happen next. We have no information yet. The parole review process begins approximately 6 months. I let you guys know that. So we don't know what's up. The date is March 30th, 2025. That's all we know. That is her date. Now, if she doesn't get parole here, are they going to extend it? How many years in between? I do wonder. I do wonder. They're not going to let her out. She's not safe. I don't think so. Like, people keep playing with this. She's just not safe. She's not. People got to be careful. I don't know why. I just even I don't know. Like, The stuff that her family has been saying, the things that she's been publicly saying, she's not safe to be out in public, honestly. No way, no way. She may last a week if she gets out. She's going to need witness protection. Literally, the lady has a hit on her. She should not be let out. She's safer in prison than she is out here. And, you know, I don't know. People feel sorry for her. People feel sad. People feel, I thought life without I mean, it should have been life without the possibility of parole, honestly, with the way in which everything happened with her, but that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Last Ronin, I didn't notice the 2. I'm so sorry. I see it now. Let's go. Thank you, Last Ronin, for the 2, my love. Shout out to you. I'm sorry. I just noticed it here. Sometimes this thing takes a minute to update. I apologize. They may let her out. It's been 30 years. You never know what the parole board would do. That's the thing. What if they do, Melanie? They could very well let her out. It's unpredictable. Her not showing any remorse, and I said this on a video, her not showing any remorse is not no, I didn't see it. I'm sorry, my love. I'm sorry. Sorry, Last Ronin. I thought I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I apologize. It was an accident. Her not showing any remorse is not a like eligibility thing. I hope people know that. It's not. Like she doesn't have to show remorse at all. It doesn't work in her favor, but like when you read the parole board requirements, it doesn't say anything about her not like if she doesn't show remorse or anything like that, would she stay behind bars? So keep that in mind. I think that's something to kind of keep in mind, if you know what I mean. Like people are thinking that this could go negatively in her favor. I don't know. I don't think so. If you read what their eligibility requirements is, it's not for her to show remorse towards the victim. It's whether she is a safety concern to the community. Would she reoffend again? And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think so. I think this was a crime the way that it happened. But at the same time is can you make that argument that she's dangerous? She's a danger to society. That's the thing. When you are blaming the victim for her own death, that is definitely the opposite of remorse. Absolutely. I agree. I just don't know if that's a requirement for the parole board. When I read into it, it didn't say that. She still will be under supervision if she gets out. But let me say this. I don't want her to get out. I don't think that she's remorseful. I don't think that she will reoffend. I just don't think that she will. Like I don't think she's gonna go kill somebody. Um, but I don't know. She's just not a character that a lot of us I think would want out, if you know what I mean. If she's been behaving inside then, says Natasha, I don't know. Oh my god, is this Sean? Shout out to Sean. Oh my boo. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Sean Davy Way. Shout out to you. I think the parole board won't release her due to it being a safety concern. I hope that they don't release her. Hey, Live More. Happy Tuesday to you. Hey, Jay McCarthy. The object of her desire is no more. There is no one else that would muster the same passion. Absolutely. Sometimes people come out more dangerous when they went in. Absolutely. Yep. Yep. Oh, I know. We all love Sean. If Vic, if you can drop his channel link, please and thank you. Shout out to Sean. Justine, how are you? Okay, so she's a safety concern because she does not acknowledge what she did. See, Storm, that's what I thought. But if you read the parole board eligibilities, that's not a requirement. She doesn't have to acknowledge what she did. She doesn't have to show remorse. The only thing they care about is that if she's going to reoffend. That's the question. I don't think that this right here doesn't necessarily make her a safety concern, if that makes sense. Only if she shows specific behaviors. Okay, gotcha. Says, what if they do release her? I'm wondering if she has to go to a halfway house before she gets released from her family. That's the question that I do wonder. What if they do release her? Because you just never know. Like Melanie was saying, we don't know what's going to come out of that. You know what I mean? Like it could be anything. Thank you, Vic. It could be all kind. Like, what if she is released? What now? She needs to go in hiding because she's not safe at all. At all. So yeah, That's my opinion on that. All right, let's talk about Tiny and T.I. situationship. All right, so for those that don't know, this is a little bit of a history on my channel, actually. This was when I covered this Tiny and T.I. Do you guys remember back in 2021? Let me know if you remember. Tiny and T.I. had allegations by like 30 women, 30 women, and these allegations were being like collected by a woman by the name of Sabrina Peterson. And I remember that Tiny and Ti was like, the videos that I did on them was the first videos that actually got my channel monetized. My channel was monetized because of the deep dives that I did on the case, on the Tiny and Ti case. Okay. And this is for those that don't know, when I talk about Tyrone Blackburn, this is how I actually got to know the guy and got an email communication with him. And myself and other content creators did content on this, right? So back in 2021, I want to say it started even before that, like around maybe December to January, right? 2021. Um, there was in March, there was these allegations that came out against Tiny and Ti. Okay. And the allegations that came out consisted of like 30 plus women that basically said that they had been by Tiny and Ti, that both of them as a couple were like R-ing these women. Okay. And it was a group of them. And these stories were very like sad. Like there was one, and I TMI, but I have to say this, one that alleged that Ti put his foot in her private area. Like there were some really salacious when they had been drugged, they had been going to parties, they were like snatching people and having them sign NDAs, very similar to what's happening with Diddy right now, right? These were the level of allegations. The only difference with these allegations, what it was 30 women. What's his name? Tyrone Blackburn. Yes. That was the big one. It was a whole saga, remember? Oh, not the footsies. It's gross, okay? But there was a lot of allegations that came out, okay? Yes. So, oh man, oh man. Tyrone Blackburn was, I think back then, a fairly new attorney. He was coming out. He hadn't done like huge cases and stuff like that. He comes out. He has a friend. Her name is Sabrina Peterson. Sabrina Peterson has like multiple like businesses online and whatnot. A lot of like uh, credit repair, get rich type of, businesses. In addition to that, I think she dated was it who was the one that was recently released from prison? Um so she dated this guy, I forgot his name. Was it BMF? I can't remember. Anyways, she dated this guy. She also Sabrina went to prison as well. Sabrina has like a shady past as well. There have been so many people that have alleged that Sabrina had scammed them. There was a woman that Sabrina assaulted. There was a lot of people that were coming out while these allegations of Tiny and Ti were coming out. Sabrina was spearheading a lot of these allegations. So she was getting the information from the victims and giving them to Tyrone Blackburn. Tyrone Blackburn comes out here and he's giving a bunch of interviews to a lot of the bloggers and stuff like that in mainstream media, talking about Tiny and Ti did the most and they are perpetrators. Well, Tiny and Ti said, no, we're gonna fight this. They actually fought this too. They went out to court to clear their name. They called Tyrone Blackburn out, and this is really the first time that we saw, like, especially Tyrone, that he was just picking up cases to pick cases up, anything to kind of get his name out there. So this is why I have such a skew vision of Tyrone Blackburn, because the man would file these lawsuits and at the very basic wouldn't even spell check them, wouldn't do anything, the very basic things of them. He's literally dropped the ball in a lot of lawsuits that he's had. So here specifically, we have that Tiny and Ti accusers lawsuit dismissed after contempt hearing. So Sabrina Peterson, the woman I just talked to, she's the one that came forward making a bunch of allegations and then also carrying these 30 alleged victims as well as Tyrone Blackburn, right? She's saying a bunch of things. She said that Ti had held a gun in her hand. She went out and she televised on IG a what was it, a lie detector test, and she had her face on a lie detector test just to make sure that people didn't, so she can prove her lies, basically. So it was as a mess. So then she doesn't like this. She doesn't like the outcome of things. She decides, I'm gonna sue Tiny and Ti, but is not attending her own court hearings, is not attending anything. Yes, Linzer, I know. Tyrone Blackburn got a slap in the face. I talked about it this morning about that. So Tiny and Ti accusers, lawsuit dismissed after contempt hearing. So Sabrina Peterson avoided jail for failing to meet a court-ordered deadline, but was told her claims against Ti and Tiny would be terminated with her June trial vacated. So I don't know if she just misunderstood or what or anything. No, let me tell you what it was, Vic. Okay, you guys are going to think that I'm crazy when I say this. It's my understanding, and I'm going to go by what Chicana said. Chicana was Tiny's best friend. They're not friends anymore. Some of you guys might remember this. There were threesomes happening, okay? Allegedly with Sabrina. Sabrina basically got pushed out of the bedroom. Like, we don't want nothing to do with you. We're done. Sabrina got mad and decides to expose them and saying that they were trafficking people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tamika Harris. Clifford and Tamika Harris. That's Tiny and Ti. That's what happened. There it is. It'll do it. Like, Sabrina Peterson allegedly was obsessed with Tamika, Tiny. Okay? Obsessed with her. Literally. It's been said. Her best friend said it. Chicana said it. Something like that. And it literally got out of hand. It never ends well. No, it doesn't. It never ends well. It got out of hand. So she says, I'm going to make a bunch of allegations on you. And that's what happened. It was a scorn lover type of situation. This lawsuit has been going on for like 4 years, guys. And like I said, I'll never forget when I first started reporting on it. It was like intense. Yeah, so the lady got obsessed and she was friends with Tyrone Blackburn. She was already best friends with Tyrone Blackburn. So Tyrone Blackburn, new attorney, newly graduated, because I remember I was doing like background, just to get some information on this guy. This guy is completely new. Didn't know what he was doing. He inserted himself in this. And so that's why. And I got videos from like 4 years ago on my channel when I was breaking this down and I was pulling videos from everywhere. There's so much mess that Sabrina was getting herself into because she's got a history. She does. And I'm not putting words in her mouth. It's all in her like past bio history. She was doing a lot of stupid shit, honestly. So that's what happened with this situation. This is why she turned on both of them and said, well, if I can't be, the third wheel, then no one can. And she started running all these allegations. Nothing was ever founded. Even on the criminal level, because they investigated like the 30 people, nothing was ever founded. They went from the Las Vegas, nothing. Los Angeles, nothing. All these other states that they were claiming that these women had, been invited to parties to, nothing happened from there. Nothing. So literally, yes. And don't forget, Chicana was online crying all the time because she was friends with Tamika, with Tiny. She would cry all the time. I mean, because the thing about Chicana is that she was getting a lot of deals by being friends with them, and then literally they just cut her off. I'll never forget. I'll never forget that. But there was a lot of people that were involved in this whole situation. Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 So let me keep going with this. So T.I. and Tiny, defamation accuser, avoided jail time at her criminal contempt hearing Monday, but saw her lawsuit against the married musician tossed out of the court due to what a judge called her inexcusable failure to push the case along. Sabrina Peterson appeared in a Los Angeles courtroom and testified under oath that she didn't mean to defy multiple court orders when she previously failed to pay more than $96,000 in attorney fees to T.I. and Tiny. Peterson said that she simply couldn't afford the costs to cover the couple's legal bills linked to an appeals of court rulings that found 5 of the 7 causes of actions in Peterson's original lawsuit were frivolous. An Instagram influencer and a business coach, Peterson sued the couple, whose legal name is Clifford Harris and Tamika Harris, in March 2021. This is how long this lawsuit has been going. Yes, but the lady, Sabrina Peterson, has like a horrible past with her finances too, because it's been said that she's been scammed a lot of people. Like she's hurt a lot of people, guys. An Instagram influencer and a business coach, Peterson sued the couple, whose legal name, we read that. She said that they harmed her reputation in business when they denied her allegations that T.I. once put a gun to her head and separately faced credible accusations he drugged and raped women. This right here. Sabrina Peterson led those allegations. She led those allegations about Tiny and T.I. People really thought that this was going to bring Tiny and T.I. down, okay? And it did not happen. It did not happen. And she said that he put a gun in her head, and she went out there and did a lie detector a lie detector test. Oh my God, I'm like making up words. Lie detector test, and then it showed that. Yeah, it's just so much. The thing about Sabrina Peterson, she's just not a very credible person, if that makes sense. Yeah, so she owes, but if she didn't she didn't have the money, then why would you file this kind of lawsuit? There's possibility of you going to jail. Anything you say could be used against you. This is what the judge told Sabrina Peterson before she was sworn in to explain herself Monday. Peterson says she understood and told the court that 96,000 award I can't even read represented half of her annual income. So the only way she could pay it would be if the Harrises let her pay $1,000 a month under a payment plan. $1,000 a month. Let me tell you something. The thing about Sabrina Peterson, do I still have her on IG? She does drive me a little bit crazy. She projects wealth. Like, Lord have mercy. Here it is. Is it this one? No. Did she block me? I wonder. What is the Sabrina Peterson? Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. She projects wealth. Okay. Let me show you guys. Okay. This is her IG. Y'all see that? And she does this thing where look at nice cars. All right. She doesn't have $96,000. She projects wealth. Sometimes the realest ends on the team are women. I'm enjoying God revealing what I've been talking, crying, praying, heartbroken, and losing sleep about. The Rick I know isn't the Rick I know isn't the richest given the resources we have. Oh, she's talking about Freeway Rick. Oh my God. So she just projects wealth. She does this a lot with her stuff. Hold on, I'll have you guys hear her talk. Look at this.
I had to really sit back and ask myself, do you really want to be doing Glam University and teaching and coaching at 75? No. I don't want to be on social media selling classes. I don't want to be selling mentorship. I don't want to be doing group events.
She might have to, though. She owes that much money on attorney fees.
I don't want to do it at 75. So I just step away from all that, and get into my books and get more certifications and get more degrees, because I'm trying to do what I want to do at 75. Ask yourself, can you do what you're doing right now at 75? And
Oh my god. Let me show you. Let me see. Let's see. Is this one?
I realized one thing lately. It wasn't that I wasn't
And please know she's wearing a Versace robe. It's the projection of wealth, so people are aware. Okay.
earning enough. My money dropped because I wasn't learning enough. Can I tell you today that when you learn more, you earn more? A lot of you guys are playing out of your 2019 book, your 2018 notes, your 2017 classics, your 2016 diploma, and you haven't grown since then. So when you learn more, you earn more. Today, I challenge every single one of you to take a class, to read a book, to join a community, but do something besides yourself. And when you learn more, you definitely earn more, sis.
And she does this.
I realized one thing lately.
I
It
forgot
wasn't
I
that I
used to do
wasn't
videos on this girl.
earning enough.
She just drive me crazy. Like, wait, I'm lost on the message. Go back a little bit. Go back a little bit. All right.
I'm too broke for love. Every time I fall in love, it throws me off my square. It puts my business behind. It has me unfocused. It has my mind on the wrong things and not the right things.
Oh man.
So I've come to a
I can't. Anyways, so it's a lot of projection that she does, but apparently she owes lawyer fees. She needs to pay those fees. So, working at 75, that's okay. Some people have to work because you owe court fees, lawyer fees, and that's what she does. If she has to pay up, she has to pay up. I mean, that's what she has to do. But it's been almost 2 years since she has defied the original court order. So she has been like literally going back and forth with these court orders and whatnot. And the case should be dismissed, and Miss Peterson should be held in contempt of court. She has shown nothing but disrespect. She brags about how much money she has online. Huh? That's what we just saw. She brags about how much money she has online and that she's never paying this sum to the Harrises, and she has absolutely no respect for the court's time or its orders. Bretler said Peterson had made zero attempts to advance her own lawsuit beyond filing the complaint and switching lawyers. So she had Blackburn, and then she got this, I guess, a different lawyer after that. He said that there was no way the trial should be scheduled June 9th and could proceed. The case was filed March 1st, 2021. Okay. It has been 4 years and 23 days. The court finds that the plaintiff has failed to prosecute the case. The case is dismissed. He added that the Harrises could still file a judgment to collect their $96,000. After the hearing, Bretler said they plan to go after the money. So they're going to still go after her for that money. So this lawsuit that Sabrina Peterson filed against Tiny and T.I. basically fell. Now they're going to probably go after her for those $96,000. Please note, guys, social media influencers that project well are typically broke. A lot of us are broke. That's okay. That's fine. And if anybody shows you something different, then I hope it works out for you. But it's like the regular thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, why would you project anything else? Why would you act like you're anything else but broke? Hold up. Now, let me. Oh, man. Oh, man. Maybe it's just me. I'm just saying. It's okay. It's all right. Okay. I think that it's okay to say when, things happen, and that's just how it is. You said, I'm so broke, I cannot pay attention. See, last Ronin, last I don't know why that made me laugh. Last Ronin said, "Yo, I'm so broke, I can't even pay attention. That's how broke I am." I was not expecting that whatsoever. I'm just saying these social media influencers that like she is the definition of that. You're projecting so much wealth and you can't pay the lawsuit that you filed. What are you doing? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man, oh man. I was not expecting that comment. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's too much. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Mm-hmm. Yep. Tiny has been on that tour with Escape and had the show with SWV all since this happened. Yeah, I remember Night Charm when it happened. I remember doing videos on this when it first happened. I just can't believe it's been 4 years. And we thought Tiny and Ti would be arrested. Like I literally thought, oh man, that's the end. No, no. And let me tell you, Tiny and Ti, they get down. Okay, I've heard some stories. They got a very open, interesting sex life because that's what they do. But I seriously, you have that, and they were able to clear their names, and they did. They've won a couple lawsuits. There's a huge lawsuit that Nick at Night was covering too on Tiny and Ti. I remember that. But thank you, that Ellen. Last Rona made me laugh. That kind of hurt my stomach last Rona. I don't know. You don't file a lawsuit like that unless you know you can win, because they come back to you with fees if you lose. That's right. That's right, Bram. That's what I'm saying. It's like, why would she do that? Hey, Kristen, how are you? Um, you gotta be careful. That's it. That's all. You gotta be careful. All right, let's talk about another situation. He made my stomach hurt. Like my ribs hurt. I was laughing too much. I don't know why that took me out. Okay. Ghost Adventures star Aaron Goodwin sues his strange wife after her arrest in the murder for hire plot. Well, I guess there's not going to be couples counseling anymore. They're not going to work it out, y'all. They're not going to work it out anymore. What do we do? She's going to sue. Which I think makes sense. Ghost Adventures star Aaron Goodwin sues a strange wife after her arrest in murder for hire plot. Victoria Goodwin was arrested on March 6 on charges of solicitation to commit murder and conspiracy to commit murder. Now, the Ghost Adventure star Aaron is suing his estranged wife, Victoria Goodwin, for assault, false imprisonment, negligence, and other claims after she was accused of hiring a hitman to kill him. According to the amended court records obtained by US Weekly, the 48-year-old actor added this complaint to the original March 12th divorce filing in Clark County, Nevada. Victoria's conduct was extreme or outrageous, with either the intent or reckless disregard for causing emotional distress to Aaron. The updated filing stated he suffered severe or extreme emotional distress as a couple or approximate result of her conduct. Aaron is requesting more than 10,000 in punitive, only 10,000? Only 10,000 in negligent because she was negligent in her marital actions. In the filing, Aaron also claimed that Victoria made him feel apprehension of harmful or offensive behavior and that she wanted to confine him within the bounds imposed by her. Victoria acted directly or result in such confinement. Aaron was conscious of the confinement or was harmed by it. This is what the court documents read. Additionally, Aaron asked the court to grant him a divorce because of Victoria's concert of actions, including with another, to commit a tort while acting in concert of pursuant to a common design. Victoria was arrested on March 6th on charges of solicitation to commit murder and conspiracy to commit murder after she devised a plan to have her husband killed. The murder plot was allegedly formed in October 2024. Authorities reportedly discovered the plan only after they seized a Florida inmate contraband phone that had text conversations between the inmate and Victoria on it, according to police. Okay, only 10,000? Like, only 10,000? What do y'all think? In all seriousness, I still floored by the story. So many, yeah, literally. I need to know. I need to know. Only 10,000? What is he going to sue her for? His money? Her money. Well, yeah, his money. I doubt that she has any money, right? It was a lot going on during the C-19 and those stimulus checks. Oh my, hey Karma. Um, but only 10,000. Does the lady have any money? Or was she with him for the money? I'm telling you, like the way this story broke, and it just made you kind of like, I don't know, like just be careful who you're with. And then to know that she was talking to somebody who actually like murdered his entire family. You said 10,000, but 10,000. She's been in jail for like a month now. You haven't heard this story yet. So Christine, so this story is crazy, okay? The guy is like co-host to that Ghost Adventure show, right? And his wife gets arrested. Turns out that the wife, who they've only been married for 2 years, let me remind everybody, 2 years. The wife was talking to Grant Amato. Grant Amato was convicted in 2019 or 2018 for murdering his mom, dad, and brother and trying to stage it as a murder suicide, like the brother did it. Okay. Turns out that Grant Amato had a horrible sex addiction. He was like messaging a Bulgarian stripper and he was in debt and he had stolen like more than $200,000 from the family. So the family was going to kick him out. So he decides, I'm going to murder the whole family. Aaron Goodwin's wife, Victoria Goodwin, decides, I'm going to watch a documentary. And Grand Tomato, that's what it sounds like. I said, I'm going to watch a documentary and it's called, what is it? Control Alt Desire. Control Alt Desire had a segment of Grand Tomato. Victoria starts developing feelings for Grand Tomato and she says, I am going to message him. Knowing the crime that he's been convicted of and accused of, while she's married, she decides, I'm gonna go message Grant Amato. And she has this emotional affair with Grant. She starts messaging about getting rid of Aaron, setting it up. She doesn't want a divorce, okay? So she wants to set it up as a hit. She's even asking the guy, am I a bad person for not wanting him to be around and not wanting to be, divorced? And she's pressuring Grant, who's behind bars, serving a life sentence, mind you, giving information to him about Aaron's locations so that a hitman can be hired and somebody can just show up to the set while they're filming their ghost show and they can off him. Aaron, no clue what the hell was going on, right? To his surprise, to find out that his wife is arrested, charged, and there was a hit on him. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh my God. And they had just gotten married like 2 years ago. It's a 2-year itch. Should have gotten some ointment. What the hell? You can't make this shit up. That, my friends, you can't make it up. That is a TV novela from like literally like crazy proportions of a TV novela right there. Mm-hmm. Like that right there would be a TV novela. So what does he do? He immediately, files for divorce because that's what I would do, and I would get a restraining order. And not only would I want her charged, but I want Grant. I want several life sentences to a man that's already serving a life sentence, and then whoever else was set to do the hit, also arrest him and do what you got to do with them because Grant wouldn't have been able to do the hit. It would have been somebody in between. Somebody in between. You can't make this up. I'm like, wow. I have a lot of questions too. You cannot make this up. So 10,000, maybe that's just like the limit that they have in Nevada County or whatever. But I would have probably been like, no, man. I want to make sure she not only divorced her, but I want to make sure she doesn't get out. Because this plotting to delete him didn't just happen out of the blue. She saw that documentary in March of last year and then developed feelings for a guy that had already murdered his entire family. Yeah, no. You said maybe she asked the ghost first. That's crazy, yo. Like you can't make this up. And maybe she did it for money. Maybe she felt like, okay, like I'll get an insurance policy from this. But damn, do you honestly think people would have just let this happen like that? No. Nope, nope, nope. It would have been exposed. It would have been exposed. Yeah. So, anyways. Alrighty, guys. Alrighty, guys. We are at 79. We're almost there. Oh, it's taking us forever. We'll get there. We'll get there at some point. Thank you so much, Sylvia, for the 199. Yeah, she has great taste in men. That's what I'm saying. Is like she knew what's up. I'm not judging Victoria, but I think she is not sane in the head, in my opinion. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I That would be like if everything that they're saying is true and if the investigation came up that way, um she deserves to, you know, receive the consequences that she needs. That's how I feel. But thank you so much, Sylvia. All right, guys. All right, all right, all right. Hey, Eric, I have to head out because I'm the coffee is like slowing me down. I think I'm just tired. Maybe I need to go to bed. Um, go to bed early tonight or something. Yeah, I don't feel like I got enough sleep last night. But shout out to you guys. Make sure you guys show some love to the other video that we dropped earlier today. Shout out to you guys. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for helping me on my goal. Like, oh my goodness, you guys made it happen for me. Steelers, Sylvia, Last Ronin, thank you. Sylvia again, Natasha, thank you. Sylvia again, Didi, thank you. Mira Mari, thank you. Fail Pessimist, thank you. Rhiannon, thank you. Brady Moon, thank you, my love. Shout out to you. And Rhiannon, I said hello. And Sylvia, thank you. Y'all are amazing. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm with you on that one, Steeler. I'm with you on that one. But you guys have a good night. I gotta go. I gotta go get some rest. I'm tired. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. Hit the like button. Bye, guys.